I'm Dr. C.N.Narayana, a senior professor in change management and also director of Pune Business School out of PCET. My association with student community is all about how to improve their skills and their attitude towards the world. I work for institutions like IMI New Delhi, Kirloskar Institute of Management, IFIM, now is called Jackson, Jagdish Seth School of Management, IIBM, to mention a few. Before embarking my journey into academic world, I have worked for corporations like Xerox Corporation, based in US, General Electric, Indian companies like Godrej, Thermax, RPG Group. Working in the industry is entirely different from working in academia in terms of application, in terms of skills, in terms of understanding the whole entire world, how it is moving. Management education in the recent past has shown a decline in terms of what should be the quality of a management institution. We have been observing even universities like Harvard is actually witnessing this kind of deterioration in terms of quality of skills we are imparting. What was there 20 years ago, 15 years ago, is not there anymore in management institutions. Basically, what is missing is a skill development. And what is missing is in terms of quality of how the projects to be done. And how serious are we as management educators is going to be a crucial question. A lot of people, just because they are PhDs, they come into this world of academia to teach. To be a good teacher, you need to understand how it is applied. So I would rather look at people who have got a judicious mix of corporate experience and the PhD pure academicians. The most successful professors in the world are those people who are called practicing professors. In India, it is absolutely, in a dismal level because number of people who are opting now are opting only post-retirement. But today's technological changes, the pandemic taught many things to us, how to actually change the way we are working, and faculty members are struggling to go even on an online education. Probably we are not able to adapt to the situation and slowly started learning how to deliver classes, but the quality is still a question mark. So if you are an aspirant for management, a word of caution. You need to be absolutely clear on what you want to do after the management education, especially the postgraduate management education, PGDM or MBA. You need to choose the right institute in terms of your next 30 years, not the 2 years journey. So you have to be very clear of your R&D. What is an R&D? Research and development is nothing but looking at how these institutions are faring. Unfortunately, the ranking has actually pulled down all this institution in terms of quality delivery of management education. Most of the IIMs have maintained their standards, including the newer ones, but other private-based schools, we can hardly count 15 or 20. So consolidation is going to happen for sure in management education, and the quality is going to be the main factor. I was just reading a report of Harvard. From 2005 onwards, the management educators actually have failed. Management education has come down in terms of quality of education. So it's going to be a daunting task for you and me as a faculty, as a leader in a management institute. I want all of you to know the MBA pulse. The pulse is nothing but knowing what is important for you in terms of quality, in terms of your skill learning, in terms of your attitude building, and also understand the world around you. And world within you will be driven by much beyond what you're looking in textbooks. And if you're sticking on to only the syllabus of university or the outlines, we call it in PGDM courses, yes, people talk about a lot of things on program outcome based. But if that is so, if every institute is accredited and if every institute is outcome based, how do we have so much of unemployed postgraduate MBA and PGDM? And also the dazzling, the remuneration, I'm talking about the salary package which was there in the early 2000s just disappeared. So organizations are looking at even UG level people to be hired and trained instead of looking at PG level people who could be hired at a higher level average salary we talk about in PGDM institutions. So you need to be a very, very careful person in choosing, understanding the pulse of MBA education. And I am Dr. C.N.Narayana. You can get in touch with me for any guidance. I'm also on LinkedIn, and I'll be more than glad to help you in choosing the right institute and to build your right future for the next 30 years. Thank you so much for listening to me.